it's the Shadow Witch back with another video. I know I've been gone a little while. If you've seen the channel lately, I've been uploading a lot of spell videos. I haven't done a little bit of a talking head or informational segment video in a while. And that's because the views were just going down on them, and I figured I'd try something new, so I put out a lot of new spells. I hope you guys are enjoying that, but I figured I'd pop in a few new videos of information to keep that going as well. I recently ran into a new friend, and we made a coven, and there'll be some more information on that later. You may see a few tidbits of that on my Instagram, which will be tagged down below. And you may also see a little bit of it in videos from time to time if they're cool with it. But yeah, they are very new to witchcraft, and I wanted to come on here and do some new videos and share some new information. But there's a video, and that is this video, but from ages ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, that suddenly is missing its audio file. So I'm going to be taking that one down and replacing it with this video, and that is the eggshell video. I got quite a large response to the eggshell video, surprisingly enough, and I'm not entirely sure why, but if it works, it works. So let's dive into it. Let's get into what eggshells are used for and the meaning of eggshells. So why do we use eggshells in magic? What can they be used for? And how can we obtain them? Well, obtaining eggshells is rather easy. When you eat eggs, anything like that, what you're going to want to do is put them on a paper towel and let them dry. Now, they're going to have film on the inside. You can either peel that off or you can keep it, and it works too. You're going to want to grind that up in a mortar and pestle, and you'll have yourself some eggshell powder. But there are multiple different ways to use eggshells, not only in powdered form, but in whole form. Eggshells are very good with fertility, protection, health, beauty, all of that. But, just like anything in witchcraft, it can be used for the opposite. It can be used to break down someone's protection. It can be used to make someone less fertile, have a miscarriage. It can be used for baneful magic to make sure that anyone who crosses that line gets hit hard with, I don't know, losing their protection, with just getting blown backwards. It can up your protection so that when someone hits it, it's gonna go and it's gonna keep you safe instead of them getting through to you. Eggshells can be used in both powder form and whole form. You can use an entire eggshell and do a spell around it. So, how can we use eggshells in this kind of form, the whole form? Well, to begin, you can base an entire spell off of just this eggshell. You can take a tea light and break this open just a little bit. Now don't worry, I'm going to be turning it into powder, so it doesn't really matter. But you can fit a tea light in here, or you can fit a little bit of wax and do eggshell candles out of them. And you can also put all kinds of herbs in here and turn it into a spell of its own. This is not only a container for your spell, but it is an ingredient on itself. This little eggshell can go a long ways. These are used in fertility, as said. This can boost your chances at getting fertile. It can boost the amount of children that you're going to have. It can lessen the amount of children that you're going to have, or it can make you less fertile. It goes both ways. Now, depending on what you want to use this for, that is what your type of eggshell you're going to want. If you are going to be doing spell jars and stuff like that for goodness, depending on what it is, if you're doing a fertility spell, I'd keep them whole. That's just me. But if you're doing baneful magic, you can break them down into either powder or just break them and use them as is, because they're pointy Eggshells are extremely sharp and pointy, and they can be used for that baneful magic. So, fertility, health, all that stuff. Obviously, you eat the eggs. Baby chicks also eat part of the eggs inside of it, and it keeps them healthy, and it allows them to get the nutrients from it and everything else. So you can most definitely also use this in health spells. You can use it in youth spells. Eggs are used in youth as well. The yolks and stuff are used for wrinkles, stuff like that. And these are also used in cleansings. I'm sure many of you have seen the egg technique where you rub an egg all over your face and body and it absorbs the yolk, or it absorbs the negative energy. You can do that, but you can also use the eggshells for that. If you are doing a cleansing spell, you can use this in a rug powder, you can use it in just a floor wash, you can use it in literally anything for cleansing. You can stuff some incense in there and light the incense, put an incense cone in these, and have even more of a chance of getting cleansed or having your space cleansed because you're working with eggshells. Now, eggshells are also conductors of energy. Anything can be a conductor of energy, so if you're using this as a conductor of energy, say you're making a PSI ball, say you're putting your energy into this. If this is holding and containing your energy, you're embedding your energy in it. Anywhere it sits will hold that energy. So if you're putting it into a spell and you're putting your energy into that eggshell, it will not only contain it, but it will nurture it, and it will make it grow like a baby chick would. It's just your intent. It's the way that you wish to use it. If you want to harm someone, eggshells. If you want to help someone stay healthy, or you want to rejuvenate someone, eggshells. It is a simple little ingredient that you can find literally anywhere that no one is going to even realize is magical until you use them. So go ahead, go dabble with some eggshells, see just how powerful they can really be. Because I've used them in a lot of my magic. When I tell you, eggshells, they're the way to go. So go get you some eggshells and put them in your spells, amp up that magic, and get to work. I hope you all enjoyed this little video. I will have another video out soon on embedding magic into your spells and showing you how I do it and how it works for me. And it'll be a little bit of a head talk kind of thing. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this small little video on eggshells. Go get yours and try out some spells. Bye everyone.